Here's Patricia Chica directly from the Oaxaca FilmFest in Mexico, and I have the great pleasure to be with Luke Wilson, who just presented his movie Satellite Beach. It's so nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again too.
We were at Holy Shorts this past August.
Where next?
Exactly.
We keep meeting at good places.
Exactly. So I would like you to talk about your festival tour and why are you here in Oaxaca?
I wanted to come to Oaxaca just because I'd not been here yet, and it's even though it's only the 5th year of the festival, it's already one of the largest in the world. And I like the idea of coming down to Mexico for a film festival because I've always wanted to shoot. I have this script called Juarez 9, an action baseball movie set in Mexico. So I thought it would be interesting to come down here to see, to show our film and to just meet filmmakers and just people down here.
And how has your experience been so far here at the Oaxaca Film Fest?
It's been great. Just got in last night, and yeah, it seems like a very tight-knit group that runs the film festival. And you know, places like Sundance are great, but they've gotten so big and kind of like almost seemingly out of control, where they're more about parties or sponsors. And they do still show great movies, but yeah, Oaxaca seems like it has a good feeling, and it's a good size, and it's in a really beautiful town. So yeah, it just has a good feeling.
How important is it for a director, writer, actor, and producer to travel with his film into the circuit?
I mean, I think it's nice in that you just get to see people watch it, because sometimes when you're making something, you can kind of get lost, and there's so many things going on, you wonder if anybody will ever see it. You know, it becomes such a personal endeavor. So yeah, it's nice to see filmmakers go see it, and it's also, for me, my favorite thing is, you know, seeing like kids go see it or something, or somebody getting brought with their parents, somebody that might not get the chance to see it otherwise. That's, you know, that's how I used to go to the movies when I was growing up, and that's how I got to love movies, is somebody just took me to go see something that, you know, I wouldn't have gone to see, and that's how I became a movie lover.
And it's quite impressive that tomorrow you're going to go to a school and talk about filmmaking. Is that something you like to do, to meet younger audiences and inspire them, motivate them to do something greater?
I need to go find some good clothes to wear. No, yeah, that's really exciting to me, the idea and that to me is really fun. Like, I've never really gotten to do anything like that. I've gone back to the high school that I went to in Dallas, Texas, but yeah, the idea of going to a school in Oaxaca, Mexico, and getting to talk to students about filmmaking, that sometimes it feels like it's hard to give back, where I feel like movie making has given me so much in terms of experiences, that yeah, it's nice, the idea to go get to talk to some students.
And that's something that is very possible in a smaller town, smaller festival that has great programming like Oaxaca.
Yeah.
Because in this festival, what they want to create is the link between the communities and the filmmakers who come from other countries. So that's very nice of you, being the star that you are, that you come to inspire those kids in those schools.
No, yeah, I feel lucky to do it, and you're right. It is important that the city or town that has a film festival, it's important that there is a good relationship, because, you know, you're gonna be using different buildings and streets and movie theaters and getting people to, you know, give their time. So yeah, you want to have a good relationship with the community.
And what's your next step? Is that a short film you want to push to maybe produce or direct, write, and act in a feature of your own, or
version of the short?
Oh, this version or something else?
Yeah, I mean, I directed a feature-length movie a few years ago with my brother Andrew that I wrote. And I've got this comedy that my brother Owen and I will be in, and Andrew and I will direct it, and hopefully we'll do that next year. But yeah, I enjoy acting. The only time I direct is when I've written something, just because I feel like I can do a good job telling the story, directing it with my brother Andrew. Mm-hmm. I think that the filmmaking is changing, like a lot of businesses. It's always kind of changing and evolving. But I do feel that this is an especially interesting time in the film business, with studios are making significantly fewer movies each year, and the movies they do make are, sequels and big budget movies. On the other hand, with these new cameras, it seems kind of easier to make movies, and to make movies that look good and look professional, and you can edit. I have friends that edit feature-length films on their computer. Mm-hmm. So I think that the business is changing, and hopefully it'll make it easier for people, younger people, to make movies, or if they're not making movies, to make short films, or to film scenes, or just to learn about the equipment. And that, to me, is the most incredible thing, is how the equipment is changing.
Exactly.
Like things like GoPro and stuff mm-hmm. like that.
And would you come next year to the Oaxaca FilmFest?
Yeah, I need to get to work and make something.
That's great. Well, we want to see you here, because we'll all be back, right?
Yeah.
So thank you very much,
Thanks
Luke.
very much.
It's so great to have you and talk to you.
See you back in LA.
This is Patricia Chica, directly from the Oaxaca FilmFest.